Today we are going to go deeper into the subject of why I am here and what is the reason of my existence. It translates into what is my Swadharma. In the previous video, I have given you an idea about Ikigai and also Swadharma. I gave you an indication that in that particular aspect of Ikigai, there is a passion involved. There are likes and dislikes. And the ultimate aim is to be happy. The happiness which people are seeking is not there at the end of that line. Happiness is temporary. So we cannot look towards Ikigai. But Swadharma, that is the principle that we are going to tackle. Now, how does a person find their Swadharma? Almost every disciple of mine who has come to me has asked me this question. Guruji, can you tell me what is my Swadharma? So I have given them some indication of how to find out what is their Swadharma. Why are they there? What is the reason of their existence? What is the purpose of their life? These are some of the questions that can be answered. So in this video, you are going to get some pointers towards seeing how you fit that bill. So let us start with it. There are some questions that you got to ask yourself. These questions are very simple. Take a notebook and a pen and just write them down. Now, the first question that you have to answer is, where are you from? Where is your location? What is the place that you are staying in? Which is your country? Which is your town? Where are you currently residing? It depends a lot on where you are. Now, if you are in a certain country, naturally the kind of work that is done over there or the kind of jobs that are around or your Swadharma will depend entirely on the circumstances and the surroundings over there. Let us say you are in the Gulf, in the Middle East, and you are born into a very rich family over there. Naturally, you are going to be an oil baron or something like that. So, I hope you understand that your location is very, very important. If you are in Europe, if you are in Africa, if you are in United States or South America, if you are in China or Japan, definitely the cultures and the life around is different. So you have to assess that in the first place. There are lots of people who travel across the world. There are Indians who have gone and settled in United States, Singapore and various other locations. They have adopted that particular lifestyle in that country. Now for them, we will try to make another video so that they can also understand what they can do. So write down the location. This is extremely important. So you will get your first point over there clear. The second one is, why were you born in a particular family? See, everybody has birth. Your birth parents are there. Some of you are living with your foster parents. Some of you have gone out of the system. It doesn't depend on where you are at that point, because your foster parents could be in another state, could be in another country. So first try to understand this. What is the lineage that you are coming from? Now let us say you are coming from parentage, which is purely the Indian rural one. Then I think you understand what I am talking about. If you are coming from China, from the interiors of China, then you also understand what you are getting into. So if I have to say that you were coming from a particular location where life is very hard. Your parents are laborers or your parents are farmers and your entire community is into farming. So you can understand that your parentage is exactly from that particular state or stage, and then you will understand what is your Swadharma. So the second thing that you got to write down is where are you from this particular lineage. Do you understand? When you are writing this down, the third point comes up. Your parents have some profession. Now, some of you are born to lawyer parents. Some of your parents are doctors. Some of them are information technology specialists. Some of them are chartered accountants, or they are in the field of management. Whatever the case might be, you are born to them, and this is what you have been observing from your childhood. So if you are born in a family where there are doctors around you, you are hearing all the doctor talk right from the beginning of your life. If your parents are business people, you are hearing everything about business. I am sure you know what I am getting at. So you have to know what is the kind of profession that they are in. So this is the third point that we need to note down very. The fourth point is you have taken up your studies. Now you went to a school, then you went to a college, then maybe you did some professional courses, maybe you got an MBA from somewhere, maybe you got a postgraduate degree or a PhD. Whatever learning that you have done, that particular learning is important. Again, if you are in the field of arts, you are in the field of science, technology, physics, chemistry, or whatever subjects that you are into. Maybe you are in economics. So if your subject is economics and you are doing something connected to it, or you have done something like human resources, and then you have taken up a career in human resources. So do you get the point? This is one more thing that we need to be very clear about. What stream have you taken? Now here there is a caveat. First and foremost, were you forced into it? See, it so happens that many a times parents who are farmers or doctors or some other, they literally thrust that career onto their child. That means the parents of a farmer will say, you should go for engineering, you should go for administrative services, you should become some big person, maybe you should take up politics. It all depends. So were you forced into it? Is that what you wanted to do? So this is one of the caveat that you got to have, write it down. So you are very clear what exactly you wanted to do and what is it that you have got into. Or if you have done something that you have very comfortable with, then that is the next thing that you need to write it down. The next point is, right from your childhood days, you have been doing something with your life. There are lots of children who love to cycle around. There are children who love basketball. Some love karate. Some love different kinds of subjects. That means you have some leaning towards something. There are girls who take up dancing. There are boys also, of course. Some people take up singing. Now, this is something that comes to you very naturally. Nobody has forced you into it. Nobody has forced you into taking up a dancing class. Subject which you are very comfortable with. Let us say you love football and you are very comfortable in football. You know the kicks, you know everything about football. Likewise, if you are a dancer, you have a very supple body. You can really dance very well. Maybe you are a violinist or you are any of those athletes and you literally are shining in that field. This is the next point that you need to be very particular about. What are you good at? What comes to you naturally? See, when I say good at, it doesn't mean that it is thrust on you. Please remember these words. It is that quality which is ingrained within you that you need to be very clear about. It is as if it is hard coded into you. Like we have hard coding done in the computer chips, exactly like that. It is hard coded into your being. So, this is one more thing that we need to take into account. The next is the skill sets that you have. Now, when I say skill sets, some boys like to tinker with the bikes. We'll take a screwdriver and some other tools and open the entire bike and then put it back again. Some people love to tinker with toys. They create toys. Some love to garden. Some love to look at the birds. Some love photography. When I say love, 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 again let me be very clear. This is not that kind of a love where, oh, I love this. No. It is something that is very natural with you. You are so much engrossed in taking photographs that you have stayed overnight and taken your camera and sat over there the whole night trying to get that particular creature. Got it? This is a kind of thing. This is a kind of, that special thing that is there within you. You are very, very interested in that kind of a thing. But let me again correct you over here. It is not passion. See, when I say passion, passion is short term. When some people say, I am passionate about filmmaking, and the next thing that they do when they are 35 or 45 years old is they have given up filmmaking and now they are selling policies. See, insurance policies. I have somebody in my world who does that. Now, this person is a gold medalist from the Film Institute. That is what he has done. But today he is doing a very, very simple job. Why? There could be various reasons why a person does that. But what exactly have you done so far? Ask yourself that. Next is the nature of yours. See, you have an ingrained nature. Either you are very talkative or you are a silent person. You are a very angry person or you are a peaceful person. You are very, very excitable. You like to go and do a lot of things. Maybe you cannot sit in one place at a time. You just want to keep on moving here and there. The kind of a person who is always very inquisitive, is wanting to know more, learn, read books, go and do a lot of things simultaneously, is interested in literally everything around. So what is this nature of yours? See, here when I say what is this nature of yours, what you got to do is something which is called the SWOT analysis. There are strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Now this is something which we have been doing right from the beginning. So you also can do a SWOT analysis of yourself. So this is the next thing that you need to do. See and find out what are those special qualities within you. Silent type, angry type, excitable type, what exactly are you? Got it? Now, some people have what we say as a wheels on their legs. They will not be there at one place. They just love to keep on going here and there. These are the travel buffs. Some of them are also into mountain climbing, trekking, and so on and so forth. Do you have that travel bug in you? That's another one. See, when I say travel bug, many a times it so happens that people nowadays, they travel from one country to the other, to the other, to the other. They just do backpacking. But they have got to earn their living. They are good in certain subjects. And nowadays, the game is that you can work from anywhere. So these people are staying in Bali and working for an organization which is in Europe or United States or wherever on the internet. They are providing their services to these kind of companies. Some people are editors nowadays. They edit from wherever they are. This is exactly, it's a kind of a hobby thing that they have developed it into their skill set. So what is that special thing again which you are good at? The next one is called desires. What are your desires? What are your wants and your needs? Now you know everybody who is there on YouTube is searching for videos which say how to earn $10,000, how to earn $1 million, how to be a billionaire. They keep on reading this kind of books. They watch those videos and they feel that they have to be that person who earns a lot of money. This is called desire. There are some more people where the desires are of different kind. They want to be in the field of excellence. They want to be scientists. They want to be astronomers. Some of them want to be greater than Neil deGrasse Tyson. Some people want to be scientists. Some people even want to be atheists. They want to be a better atheist. Some people want to be spiritualist. They are the guys who are interested in God and all this kind of things. Some people are interested only in realization. What is it that you are looking for? That desire of yours, that want of yours, that need of yours. But here again one more question comes up. You have the desire, but because you don't have the money or the position, you have shelved that desire somewhere far away. Now, here you are killing those desires because the need of the hour is to make money. The need of the hour is to feed the people around you. That also you need to note it down very clearly. Then we come to the last point. Now, in the last point, do you have a mentor? Do you have a master? Or do you have a guide? See, these people are extremely important in this field. To find out how to go there, you need experts. You may be a musician, you need a music master. If you are in the world of spirituality, you need a spiritual master. If you are in athletics, you need somebody to guide you. If you are in hockey, football or whichever other field, are you not supposed to know that person or get into that field, and to be the best in that business, you have to be in that. Again, if you are a soldier, if you are a martial artist, whatever, you need a person who is right on top of you. That means a master, a person who is going to guide you, mentor you and carry you forward. See, I have given you so many points over here. These are indicators. This is not going to tell you exactly what you are supposed to be doing, but it will take you closer towards finding out why you are here. Everybody has given you something different. They have said whatever you like, whatever you desire, what is it that, well, that is their point of view. I am telling you exactly from the spiritual perspective, because this is how a spiritual master knows what a person is good at and what they can do in this world. We are here to find out exactly where you fit in. You will find that in ancient time there were lot of great people like Chanakya. He had disciples like Ashoka and Chandragupta Maurya. These master, this particular master called Chanakya, he taught these two great people. Then there was Confucius. He had more than 70 disciples of his, in which 4 are very well known to everybody. Their temples are there in China. You also know that 4 great books are written. So in that the Analects is there, and Mencius is also mentioned. Now Mencius was one of his disciples. Like that in the Middle East, where Babylon was there. See, Babylon was very famous for the hanging gardens. You know, in the past, this is what it was. But Babylon was also known as an educational and a training center. Zoroaster or Zarathustra, the way you can pronounce it, he was a teacher over there and he taught. He also taught Cyrus. He was a great king of Persia. Like that, there were people in Europe, Egypt, and various other countries in this world. Again, there were spiritual masters like my own Gurudev. His name is Dattatreya. He had so many disciples, including one of the avatars of Mahavishnu. That is Parshuram. He was taught by Dattatreya. So these are masters. They are very great people. They exactly know what their disciple is supposed to go to, and they teach them right from beginning. Dronacharya taught a lot of disciples. He made Arjuna the best warrior. He taught him archery and other things. So the master is required not just to teach one specific thing, but to take you on the path and the journey towards what is called as your real place, the reason why you are here. Again, we come to that special word, you know, the reason for your existence, your Swadharma. Now, I also teach people about Swadharma, how they can reach their destination. We do a lot of this kind of exercise. Here I have given you a small sample of how we arrive at. So I have given you some understanding of the subject. I hope you have seen this video so far. Like it, share it, subscribe it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.